My family, Victoria Arbiter is someone who calls herself a royal expert, a royal commentator. Now, my family, she is one of those so-called royal experts who gave an interview to YouTubers giving an opinion about the Oprah interview with Harry and Meghan before they even watched it. My family, how can anyone in this world call themselves a journalist? How do you go on TV, call yourself a journalist, a royal correspondent, and yet you have given an interview lying about the Oprah interview with Harry and Meghan, which you have not seen, and yet you've given your comments, your opinion about what happened on an interview you have not even seen. My family, years ago, that is what Victoria Arbiter, that's what she did. That is what Victoria Arbiter did years ago. And to this day, she has always been complaining, that she got caught red-handed lying about an interview that she had not even watched. And now she's complaining about the work she lost. After she was called out for being unprofessional, after being called out for being a liar, which she is, she gave an opinion about an interview that she hadn't even watched. And my family, there is something else which she has said that has made members of the squad online unhappy with her words. And they're calling out Victoria Arbiter. My family, now here is what she said, and it has to do with Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex, Prince Harry's gorgeous wife, Meghan. Now, my family, first of all, this Victoria Arbiter complains about the hate that she has received online for what she did. Now, my family, here is what she said, and I quote, "Though many have been swift to say, 'Now you know how Meghan feels,' our lives are very, very different," she says. Yes, Meghan has been forced to endure an alarming amount of hate. But industry standards do not require her to be on social media. First of all, that is what Victoria Arbiter says. My family, comparing her life to Meghan. My family, the reason why Meghan is not on social media is because of the hate that she has received at the hands of the racist UK tabloid media that has brought out the worst in people online who have basically been so attacking of Harry and Meghan ever since the world found out that Harry and Meghan were dating. And that's why Meghan ain't on social media, because of the racism that she, Archie, Lilibet have experienced online from people who call themselves journalists like Victoria Arbiter. And my family, I want to go right ahead so you can hear what Meghan even said. Please kindly hear this. It's important you're able to see this and hear this.
And because from the beginning of our relationship, they were so attacking and inciting so much racism, really. I mean, it changed the risk level, because it wasn't just catty gossip. It was bringing out a part of people that was racist in how it was charged. And that changed the threat, that changed the level of death threats, that changed everything. And because from...
You've heard what Meghan has said. And guess what? Victoria Arbiter was one of those people who have been lying about Meghan. She is one of those people who have been lying so much about Meghan. Look, I'm a fan of Meghan. I would love to see Meghan on Instagram. Posting, about her lifestyle, just like she did before she met Harry. I would love that. Before Meghan even met Harry, she had 3 million followers on Instagram. That's more at the time than William and Kate's account on Instagram, than what they had on Instagram. My family, Meghan had even more followers than William and Kate Middleton before she even met Prince Harry. So I would love to see Meghan back on social media. However, I understand why she is not on social media, because of the hate that she has received. I understand why Meghan needs to protect her mental health, to protect her sanity, to protect her peace of mind. I get it, I understand it. My family. And to see somehow Victoria Arbiter saying that, hey, look, by industry standards, Meghan does not require to be on social media because of your hate, because of your lies. Meghan can't even join Instagram or Twitter or any other social media account. You are saying that, hey, look, for Meghan, it's okay if she's not on social media. That ain't all right. That's not cool. That is not cool, my family. Meghan has a right to be on any other social, media accounts. Twitter, Instagram, any other social media account without having to fear being insulted, abused, or trolls swarming into her Instagram account to insult her and to insult her kids. I see that Victoria Arbiter is trying to portray that it's more important for her to be on social media, but guess what? It ain't important for Meghan. My family, it's insulting. It's insulting. Utterly insulting. Based on what she's saying, basically, she's undermining Meghan. That is what she is doing. She is trying to view herself as more important than Meghan, my family. And she is not. In this world that we live in, we are all equal human beings. We all are entitled to basic human rights. The right to privacy. The right to, express yourself freely. Everyone is entitled to that right. However, Victoria Arbiter is trying to say, hey, look, I deserve to be on social media expressing myself. But for Meghan, she doesn't have to be there. And why? Please kindly hear this explanation. And I quote what Victoria Arbiter is saying. Meghan never has to worry about providing a home, food, or health insurance for her family. And she arguably still has the world at her feet. In spite of all the vitriol, her blessings are immense. My family, do you know what this reminds me of? Do you know what this reminds me of? It reminds me of what Camilla Parker Bowles told to Diana. my family, it reminds me of exactly what Camilla Parker Bowles told Diana. Here is what Camilla Parker Bowles told Diana while she was having an affair with Diana's husband, Charles. Here is what she said, and I quote, "And she said to me, very interestingly, she said to me, 'You've got everything you've ever wanted, Diana. You've got all the men in the world falling in love with you. You've got 2 beautiful children. What more do you want?' Diana told Camilla, 'I want my husband. I want my husband,' Diana told Camilla Parker Bowles. Basically, what Victoria Arbiter is saying, my family, right now, by what she's saying even right now. Basically, somehow, my family, she's saying that Meghan never has to worry about providing a home, food, or health insurance. Well, she did. When she stepped back as a senior member of the royal family, Meghan did have to worry about providing a home, about getting enough money, a job, a partnership with Netflix to be able to pay for her security. Security that she now needs every single day because of the hate campaign of the UK media against her, Archie, Harry, and Lilibet that is ongoing every single day. My family. And once again, even this part, and Meghan arguably still has the world at her feet. You know, this comment, it reeks of jealousy, and jealousy, my family. And she's quoting what Camilla told Diana. People, these Karens who abuse Meghan, are quoting Camilla's words towards Diana. My family, they really view themselves as being the third party somehow in Harry and Meghan's relationship. You know, Prince Harry said in his witness statement that in all his relationships, he has always felt and seen, you know, the tabloid media as the third party in his relationships. Even his ex-girlfriends said the same thing to Prince Harry, that somehow we are not alone. The tabloids are part of this relationship, my family. That's basically what we are seeing right now, which has been happening for a very, very long time. No wonder even Harry said it in court as part of his witness statement against the Mirror. These Karens really view themselves as being, you know, a part, you know, of Harry and Meghan's marriage. They want to be involved. They want to be able to destroy it, like how Camilla destroyed Diana's marriage, my family. That is what they want. And the tools they're using is the abuse of Meghan, with the hopes that they can force Meghan out of Harry's life by force. Don't forget, it's Meghan who is somehow always, they make demands of Meghan that Meghan should leave Prince Harry. That Meghan will bolt. Meghan will leave Harry. That Meghan even should go her separate ways from Harry if she wants to save her career. Just an article that I saw just a couple of days ago. It's always Meghan whom they want to leave Harry because of how they're abusing her. Just as Harry said, they thought Meghan would leave because of how they're abusing her. And even right now, as they continue their abuse, they still think that Meghan will leave Harry. That is what is in their minds as they continue this attacks and abuse of Harry and Meghan. My family, this jealousy that they have towards Meghan is too much. It's too much. It's too much. It's too much. She left the UK. She fled the UK with her husband and son. They fled the UK and they now live in California. They have a job. They're working with Netflix. Prince Harry is working with Better Up. My family, they are working to pay their bills. However, abusers like Victoria Arbiter, they want to abuse Meghan, label Meghan, in order for them to be able to make money, to earn a profit of the suffering and pain of Meghan. My family, no. No, 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 and no, no. We won't stand idly by and watch them as they label Meghan in peace to make a profit. And then they're like, oh, but Meghan never has to worry about providing a home, food, or health insurance. I do. These Karens view themselves more important than Meghan, who's a person of color, a biracial black woman. They view themselves as more important. But then they say it has nothing to do with race. These Karens view Meghan as unworthy of marrying Harry because of her race, because she is biracial. You know, they can't stand that Meghan lives in an amazing home in California with her husband. I recall even the outrage back in the UK when Harry and Meghan moved from Nottingham Cottage to Frommer Cottage after a £2.4 million worth of renovations had happened in a cottage that did not even belong to Harry and Meghan. And Harry and Meghan were hounded over a cottage that looked more like a servant's quarters that had to be renovated before even Harry and Meghan were able to move in there. Property that wasn't theirs. And the tabloids knew that property did not belong to Harry and Meghan. Just right now, my family, Buckingham Palace has been doing more than 400 million, pounds worth of renovations and not an ounce of outreach from the UK tabloid press. Prince William did his own renovations. No outreach. The Spare did renovations for a cottage that was more like a servant's quarters, where they wanted to move there. And the tabloids threw a fit. And the royal family never did anything to tell tabloid media to just back off of Harry and Meghan. My family, I'm sure that Victoria Arbiter read Harry's memoir Spare. I'm sure of it. And she knows very well that Harry and Meghan had to seek corporate partnerships with Netflix, Spotify, to be able to pay their bills, to be able to fund security, to protect themselves from the hate campaign orchestrated by tabloid media and the royal family against Harry and Meghan. She knows that, as a matter of fact, Harry and Meghan have been vocal about what they had to do, my family. Don't forget also that Harry and Meghan lost a baby, lost a child. My family, even someone posted this comment on Twitter and said this to Victoria Arbiter. Meghan and Harry lost their second child through miscarriage due to media abuse and bullying. However, Victoria Arbiter is saying that Meghan is blessed due to her wealth. Victoria lost her eyelashes. She lost them because people called her out for lying about Meghan and Harry. She said she could not leave her home. She lost her eyelashes. And now she's saying Meghan is wealthy. She can take it. My family, one question comes out of this, my family. Does if you have money, does it mean that you should be treated appallingly because you have money? The answer is no. The answer is no. Even if you have money, you should not be treated appallingly. Everyone has rights. Everyone. My family, please kindly hear what Harry said in his memoir Spare about losing a child. Please kindly hear this.
And yet Meg was still under loads of stress. There was a pressing issue with her legal case against the tabloids. The Mail was up to its usual tricks. Their first crack at offering a defence had been patently ridiculous. So now they were trying a new defence, which was even more ridiculous. They were arguing that they printed Meg's letter to her father because of a story in People magazine, which quoted a handful of Meg's friends, anonymously. The tabloids argued that Meg had orchestrated these quotes, used her friends as de facto spokespeople, and thus the Mail had every right to publish her letter to her father. More, they now wanted the names of Meg's previously anonymous friends read into the official court record. To destroy them. Meg was determined to do everything in her power to prevent that. She'd been staying up late, night after night, trying to work out how to save these people, and now, on our first morning in the new house, she reported abdominal pains and bleeding. Then she collapsed to the floor. We raced to the local hospital. When the doctor walked into the room, I didn't hear one word she said. I just watched her face, her body language. I already knew. We both did. There had been so much blood. Still, hearing the words was a blow. Meg grabbed me. I held her. We both wept. In my life, I've felt totally helpless. Only 4 times. In the back of the car while Mummy and Willie and I were being chased by Paps. In the Apache above Afghanistan, unable to get clearance to do my duty. At Notcott, when my pregnant wife was planning to take her life. And now. We left the hospital with our unborn child. A tiny package. We went to a place, a secret place only we knew. Under a spreading banyan tree, while Meg wept, I dug a hole with my hands and set the tiny package softly in the ground.
My family. But Victoria Arbiter says Harry and Meghan are blessed. They have wealth, they have money. That Meghan does not need to worry about health insurance. Meghan doesn't need to worry about, other things that Victoria Arbiter has to worry about, as she says. My family, let me just say something here. I would give up every penny I have right now. I'd give up every amount of money I have right now in my bank account. I'd give up everything. Everything. I'd do anything so I can be able to get my father back, who's not here, who passed away years ago. I'd give anything to get him back. I'd give anything I have, everything I have, every possessions, my car. I'd give it all up if it meant I could get my father back. I'd give up anything. The thing is, no amount of money that I have will ever give me my father back. No amount of the car that I have won't bring my father back. This phone that I have here, it won't bring my father back. My laptop, if I give it up, it won't give my father, it won't give me my father back. It won't. So my family, there are things which money can never ever buy. There are possessions which, no matter how much you have it, one thing is important, and it is life. Life, life, life. Life is important. No amount of money can ever replace someone who you have lost, a loved one you have lost. Not Harry and Meghan's home in California, the amazing home in California. It can't bring back the son that they lost, the child that they lost, the son or daughter that they lost. It won't bring them back. So my family, as much as money is important, yes, in life, it helps us, pay our bills, eat food, buy property, buy a car, yes. But the thing is, what's most important in life is life. It's life. This breath that I have here, it's important. The thing is, Meghan lost a child. Meghan lost a child. No amount of wealth that she has will bring back her child that she lost because of UK tabloid media abuse, because of liars who have lied about her, have caused her so much great distress. She suffered so much stress that she lost her child. No amount of money that she has will bring back that child. Prince Harry, a rich man, has so much money. He's wealthy. My family, look at what he has gone through in life. He's someone who to this day suffers the pain of having lost his mother. He's someone who has suffered the pain of having to watch his wife go through the same pain that his own mom went through because of tabloid media abuse. He's someone who's watched his son also be abused by the tabloid media. And my family, Harry has been vocal. I want you to hear what his priority is. Please kindly just hear this, what Harry said.
Right. The safety of my family is my priority. Right. And that is the main reason that we left. Unfortunately, the circumstances back there hasn't changed. In fact, it's only got worse. I feel safe here. My family feels safe here. I'm happy. My family's happy. The safety of my family is my priority. Right. And that is the main reason that we left. Unfortunately, the circumstances back there hasn't changed. In fact, it's only got worse. I feel safe here. My family feels safe here. I'm happy. My family's happy. The safety of my...
You've heard what his priority is: keeping his family safe, keeping Meghan Archie Elizabeth safe. That is his priority, my family. Harry has said that. And for years, he has been saying that, time and time again. For years, he has been telling tabloid media to stop the abuse, stop the smear campaign, stop this hate campaign against Harry and Meghan, but they never have stopped. My family, I'm sure that if there was anything that Harry could do to get his mom back, he would. He would. But the third thing is, no amount of money he has can bring his late mother back. No amount of money. And that is why, my family, as much as money is important, life is also important. And in this hate campaign, these lies they've been spreading to make money for themselves about Meghan, they have caused enormous pain, suffering, and even a life has been lost, the life of Harry and Meghan's unborn child. So my family, there is nothing can justify what Harry and Meghan have been through. Nothing. 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 And my family, Victoria Arbiter, should understand one thing. Harry chose Meghan to be the mother of his children, not Victoria Arbiter. And it's high time they stop this jealousy that they have towards Meghan and live their lives. And leave Meghan alone. Stop lying about Meghan. That's what they need to do. And my family, Victoria Arbiter, was called out for being a liar. That is what happened. She was called out for being a liar. That's why she was called out. Meghan, what has she done to deserve all the hate, all the abuse that she has experienced and endured? The only thing she did is just fall in love. Fall in love while being a biracial black woman. And despite even having fled the UK, still the abuse has not stopped. Still, every day, Daily Mail has an article dedicated to Meghan Markle, attacking Meghan, even though Meghan ain't even visible. Regardless, every day they must have a column about Meghan. The same Daily Mail that Harry blames for the loss of his unborn child. They keep harassing and hounding Harry and Meghan every single day. My family, it has got to stop. It has got to stop. My family. Now, my family, allow me to read some comments from members of the squad online who are unhappy with this constant whining from Victoria Arbiter. Now, someone said this. Victoria Arbiter and her father, Dickie Arbiter, lied and gave commentary on Harry and Meghan's interview with Oprah before it even aired. Yesterday, a neo-Nazi podcasters who targeted Meghan and her son Archie were convicted of terror charges. But Victoria Arbiter somehow wants to compare herself to Meghan. Please, stop. You know? Just stop. If you endured a fraction of what Meghan has endured, you would never be able to stand what Meghan has endured. If being called out for being a liar, you know, has brought so much distress and anguish because she was found out for being a liar, exposed for being a liar, has caused her so much stress and anguish. Now imagine if she was being attacked, lied about on a daily basis for years. Do you think she will ever be able to handle what Meghan has endured? So my family, she needs to stop comparing herself to Meghan. She is not Meghan. And my family, I've seen this problem so many times. Even one other carnival also expert, I think her name is Emily Andrews. She was also trying to compare herself to Meghan. She was like, you know, I would never ever go for a hike wearing a 40,000 pound gold Cartier tank watch. I'm like, it's not you. You are not Meghan. Stop. Just snap out of it. You are not Meghan. These Karens have been attacking Meghan. Imagine themselves as her time and time again. Stop comparing yourselves to Meghan. You are not Meghan. You are devoid of morals. You're inhumane. Your conduct is inhumane. What you've done to Meghan, it's inhumane. Stop comparing yourself to kind-hearted, amazing, compassionate, loving wife of Harry, Meghan. Stop comparing yourself to Meghan. It's Meghan who married Harry. Not you, Emily Andrews. Not you, Victoria Arbiter. You know, they must stop comparing themselves to Meghan. They are not Meghan. You know, I've been seeing this problem time and time again. Time and time again, I've been seeing this problem. Now, my family, someone said that I'm starting to think that Victoria Arbiter had a psychotic break. A psychotic break after she lost her eyelashes and is now completely divorced from reality. She now believes that she's a victim. I keep saying the people who attack, lie about Meghan and abuse Meghan would never ever be able to handle even a fraction of what they dish out towards Meghan. Not even a fraction. And time and time again, we are proven right. Time and time again, we are proven right. Even someone said this, are you for real, Victoria? What Meghan experienced is still going through is literally unsurvivable death threats against her and her child, global smear campaign, racism, misogyny, defamation of character, 50 articles written about her daily, negative articles. Stop comparing yourself to Meghan, Victoria Arbiter. Stop. Stop comparing yourself to Meghan. Stop. Just stop, please. Just stop. And stop now. Even someone said the audacity of this woman, Victoria Arbiter. Even someone said this. In her mind, it's okay for Meghan to endure hate because Meghan's life is better off than hers. Jealousy, 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 jealousy. My family, we all saw the Harry and Meghan docu-series. Harry said Meghan made the list. He was looking for something in the woman he intended on spending the rest of his life with. And Meghan made the list. Meghan made the list. People devoid of morals, like Victoria Arbiter, would never ever have made the list. They must stop comparing themselves to Meghan. They are not Meghan. She really does not get it, my family. My family, the hypocrisy is just too much from Victoria Arbiter. It's too much. And my family, she needs to be called out. And I'm happy that members of the squad online have called her out. Meghan gets bullied and trolled because of the UK tabloid lies, who lie every single day. Victoria Arbiter needs to shut up. Nobody could force her to comment on an interview that had not aired. Nobody. She lied. The thing is, I feel like she's someone who has been trying to portray herself as someone who she is not. Her father was also that interview, lying about the Oprah interview before he even saw it. You don't see him constantly whining and mourning about, lying about, an interview that he had not even seen. Because at least he knows he's a liar. But Victoria Arbiter is someone who was even going to CNN, calling herself royal commentator on CNN. Media outlets which have credibility in my family. And after she was called out, she no longer gets those phone calls, my family. She no longer gets those phone calls, which is what she's complaining about. Nobody told her to lie about Meghan. The others, like her father, for example, at least he knows he's a liar who lies. And isn't trying to be two-faced about it. He knows he's a liar. But Victoria Arbiter is that very, very bad so-called journalist who portrays herself to be someone who is reputable, above reproach, and yet she is not. She's just one other liar who's unworthy of being called a journalist. So my family, I'm happy that she was caught out, that she has been caught out. And also, Stop comparing Meghan to Camilla, because Meghan ain't Camilla Parker Bowles. Meghan never had an affair with Harry. You know? Meghan met, fell in love, and married Prince Harry. And they have 2 kids and they lost 1 child because of social media abuse. So, Victoria Arbiter, never ever compare Camilla also to Meghan. Meghan has been abused because of a race, because of racism. Camilla, we all know what she did. She had an affair with a married woman. And now because of the deal she made with the UK media, now she gets to be called Queen. Meghan made no such deals with racist UK tabloids, and she did the right thing. Never ever sell your soul. And I'm happy that Meghan did not. I'm happy that Harry did not. So my family, I think I've said enough, my family. Now, kindly give me your thoughts about what we have been discussing right now, my family, kindly. He never wins, love wins. And with that and so much more, stay tuned to our next video. God bless Harry, Meghan, Archie, Pedana, Andrew, Raglan, and all of you members of the squad at home. God bless you all, my family. And my family, it's high time that these so-called royal experts stop with this hypocrisy and stop imagining that they're Meghan, because they are not. Stay tuned to our next video. Love you always and forever. It's Meghan who is married to Harry. It's Meghan who's the love of Harry's life. Not you, Victoria Arbiter. And Meghan, for what she has, she works for it. She does not leech off of taxpayer money like the senior members of the royal family back in the UK. My family, stay tuned to our next video. Love you always and forever. Hate never wins, love wins. And stay tuned to our next video. And also, don't forget something about Victoria Arbiter. You know, someone said this. Victoria Arbiter is a self-styled role expert whose qualifications amount to a growing up in royal staff quarters, as her father, Dickie Arbiter, used to be a press secretary for the late Queen Elizabeth. She is not a journalist either. She had a short-lived acting career. My family, never ever forget that. Never ever forget that. She lacks integrity. That's just who she is, and I'm happy that she was called out for it. You know, and Meghan, before meeting Harry, had her own life. She excelled, succeeded. So, Victoria Arbiter, you are not Meghan, and you'll never ever be Meghan. And you'll never ever be in Meghan's place. Never. Stay tuned to our next video. Love you always and forever. Hello, members of Duchess Family TV. First of all, I want to say thank you for all your support that you give us to our channel. We don't take it for granted that you support this channel. I want to say thank you from the bottom of our hearts for lending out your support and fighting against injustices, supporting Prince Harry and Meghan, showing them love. Love will always triumph over evil, and for that I say thank you. Good will always prevail over bad. Thank you so much for all your support. Thank you so much for joining this community, this amazing community of Duchess Family TV. I love you so much, family, from the bottom of my heart, and I wish you all the best. May you have a great day, and I hope that you enjoyed this video and learned a lot of things. With that and so much more, stay tuned to our next video. Leave a comment below, like and subscribe. Love you, family, always and forever. Sayonara.